Hello and welcome to another edition of Corey's Neighborhood. Today we're going to be checking out the cool city of Charleston, South Carolina, one of the most historic cities in the United States. But first, we have to put on our walking shoes. Bye, house. Good evening, and welcome to another episode of the Grilled Cheese Show. I'm Corey.
I'm Cameron.
And tonight we have a homegrown episode for you. That's right. Our episode is about our hometown, Charleston, South Carolina.
It sucks.
Don't say that.
Well, I'm from here.
All right, well, tonight we have a history lesson from Dustin Ricketson. We have a music performance from the Psychodelics, and we have a very special documentary about our friend Cody Dixon. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss that.
My name is Cody Dixon, rapper, activist, founder of Soul Power Productions, philanthropist, poet, teacher. That's your boy. So how we got here is, my mom got me into music as an early age, and I started playing piano about when I was in second grade, and then I did that for a few years, and then I got into a band and I played percussion, and got into drumming, and then that led into marching band, doing drumline. So around high school is really where I started to find my way. I moved here to Charleston with my fam, and I did arts management there, and got into all kinds of music stuff with homies that I had known for a while. I took a break from school and did music and sound engineering full time, and I had already interned with Allendar Green in high school, so I had just started working with them with recording, stagehand, and all kinds of aspects of live music and festivals and concerts, and being around music my whole life, I just continued to want to do it with Soul Power and everything else with teaching music. When I was in college, I did arts management, which meant fundraising and grant writing and nonprofit work, as well as music industry stuff. And so my mom went to Africa a year before, and she linked me up with this school called Indigold Academy, and so they had a choir, and they wanted to do some kind of music program, so I wanted to build a studio for them. And so I raised money when I was in senior, junior year or college, and I took a trip there and built a studio there, and I stayed with them for 1 month, showed them how to use it, recorded a lot of cool stuff with them, and now they're using it as a streaming kind of platform for resuscitations and Quran recitings and stuff like that.
Hey, what's up, you butt nuggets? Yeah, this is D-Dog again. Today's topic is Charleston, South Carolina, so I'm gonna give you guys a history lesson. You guys ready to learn something today? I bet you are. So let's start. South Carolina was invented or founded in the 1800s, I think. I don't know, there's a lot of history, at least 300 something years, something like that. So actually, Carolina used to be one state, right? And well, there was a big breakup, and actually they split into two. So South Carolina took the house and the kids, and North Carolina was a deadbeat dad and then split off. So that's why North Carolina sucks, and that is why South Carolina is a bigger, better state. So yeah, about a lot of history, we were one of the original towns or states in the United States. I'm not sure if you knew that. And really, if you go downtown Charleston, you can see colorful buildings pink and blue and stuff like that. They got horse carriages you can ride, and you can smell poop. Poop is cool. They got some ghosts in there. You can do some ghost walks and look at stuff that really don't exist, but you can think they exist. But I mean, we're not going to talk about ghosts right now because ghosts are not very important, not even real. But you can go on a ghost walk and figure that out. Let's see here. We got beaches in Myrtle Beach. If you like to ride rides, they got Myrtle Beach stuff, and they got bikers that go up there and they do biker stuff, and they like get in trouble. If you like to do drugs, they got Columbia, South Carolina, which is the capital of South Carolina. A lot of people like to go up there. I'm not sure why, but yeah, we got a lot of beaches here. We got some islands you can visit. You can look at the water. You can look at the salt water and be like, wow, that's a lot of water. Yep, there's a lot of water in the ocean. Let's see. I don't know. South Carolina is a great place, and I like living here. No, I'm doing something right now. Go. Yeah, close the door. Okay. But anyway, yeah, South Carolina is a beautiful place. I like it. I like the people here. The food's great. We got like barbecue and we got vegetables. If you like chicken, we got a lot of fried chicken. We got watermelons, we got pigs, we got cows you can look at. Yeah, there's a farm and stuff here. We got rice, we got cotton fields, you know. We got some old plantations you can look at and be like, wow, man, that's a big house. Man, I bet a lot of people live there. Let's see. I don't know, man. Just, you know, come visit us if you like it. I know it's a great place. So, yeah, there's your history lesson. Have a great day, and don't forget to, you know, wear a mask and don't be a dummy, and keep clean. All right, love you. Bye.
Alright, this week I'm not doing the regular music reviews. I'm just gonna list off a whole bunch of bands from Charleston. Alright, here we go. Two Slices, Slim Soul, Abstract That Rapper, Baby Yaga, She Returns from War, Crybaby, Ivory Keys, Little Stranger, High Counsel, Hey Rocco, Little Bird, Shovels and Rope, Down Under, Jah Jr, Ripley and the Ghost, Clayton James, Sexbruise, Circle Back, Stoplight Observation, Doom Flamingo, Catholics, Community Pool, Bass Ghost, Dr. Mambo, Estee, Black Dave, Dumb Doctors, Never Better, Grace Joyner, Hannah O, Harlem on Earth, Human Resources, Indigold, Jump Castle Riot, High Divers, Mike Friend, Daddy's Beamer, Mission Critical, Hybrid Mutants, Hail Bop Astronauts, Dallas Baker, The Low Hills, Dylan Swinson, Keon Masters, Finnegan Bell, Orange Doors, Energy, Pink Eye Sunday, Pierce Alexander, Skrilla Keys, Mike Berna, Thaddeus Fathead, Traveling Kind, Dead 27s, 9-2, Chris Dodson, Newgrounds Death Rugby, Mike Martin, Sex Wax, Well Charged, Simcari, Whitehall, Short Division, The Explorers Club, Whit Burn, Never Better, Seawater, Slum Chronic, Big Yin, Easy Honey, Little Stranger, Hyro, Sweetgrass Revival, Katie Rose, The Mobros, DJ Dollar Menu, Florida Man.
Wow, that was a list of bands.
I linked up with Karen Chandler, teacher of my fundraising and grant writing class, and that's kind of how I started Soul Power. Was like I saw these ideas, and she showed us like all these people that were in charge of these foundations and people that you would need to talk to, and then I started thinking like I could use this for myself and like for the trip that I'm trying to do, and bring it back to the Low Country and then start doing nonprofit work here. So I started Soul Power in that class and like got it registered as a 501c3, and I started collecting donations, and then like the class was just grant writing, and so I just began to write grants for my class and write out budgets for my project, and all of this stuff I was getting graded on, but I was actually doing it in real time and in real life. We're moving on to building bigger spaces and building things for the kids of the Low Country and places that are underserved, and it's really grown from the 4 years that I started it, like in college, still not knowing exactly where to go yet. We're like an educational resource, but as well like a production company, so it's Soul Power Productions. We've taught a lot of like workshops and just in creativity and like songwriting and just getting kids around music and getting kids around instruments that they wouldn't be able to be around. And so I taught an after school class at St. James Santee in like McClellanville, And then I did like Royal Mission Church. They had a summer camp, and then I did some stuff with CFC where we did a summer camp, and it was just all just about showing kids their creative capabilities of like, here's how you write a song, like here's how you can record yourself write that song, or here's how you can like add a beat to the song, or here's how you can do this. And you know, it really gets the kids involved, and it gets them hands-on with stuff they wouldn't have access to. And I saw that a lot. Even when I was out in Allendale, we did a lot of summer camps with like Daniel Howell, Eddie White, and it was really cool to just see these different kids pick up these different instruments and want to, you know, create something with them. It's like we're helping the kids, but we also want to build the communities for people to be able to make money. And that's why we got our first office space after all of this happened. Like, we raised a lot of money, and we've linked with like black businesses called The Hub. And you know, they're really great guys. My buddy Halo, Javon Talley, we call him Shabazz, Jack, and Keys King Soul. They're all like business owners, black business owners that have the same mission as Soul Power, which is community, this economic infrastructure off of knowledge and know-how to be able to do what you like to do. You can text 44321 and you can send Soul Power to that number, 44321, text Soul Power, and then it links you to the African American Economic Fund, which is a fund that is trying to help underserved communities, underserved members be able to buy homes. So they want to help black business, they want to support startup businesses, and they want to help black people buy homes. And that's one of the projects I'm working with. Linktree Slim Soul, everything's just Slim Soul. So Instagram Slim Soul, Instagram Soul Power Productions, or you can go to Linktree Slim Soul, and it's just got all my music, everything else on there that I've been doing.
Here we are in Charleston, South Carolina. Right behind me is the Ravenel Bridge. Here we are at historic Rainbow Row, named after Sergeant Rainbow, founder of Charleston's first baseball team. I'm here in lovely Charleston Harbor, known for its harbor-like qualities. We have water all around us. Isn't it nice? This is Charleston's famous pineapple fountain, named after the famous fruit of the pine tree. Here I am at another place in Charleston Harbor. You can see the Ravenel Bridge right behind me. Just taking a quick rest. Welcome to another segment of Movies with Corey. This is the part of the show where I talk to you about movies that you should watch. But tonight, I'm going to be talking to you about a movie that you could watch. It's called The Patriot. It's on Netflix. And I picked this movie because it takes place in and around the Charleston area. This movie takes place during the Revolutionary War, and it centers on a character loosely based on Francis Marion, the Swamp Fox, who was a militia leader who helped to turn the tide of the Revolutionary War against the British. The main character is played by Mel Gibson, and if you've ever seen a Mel Gibson historical drama before, you know he takes a little bit of liberties with the facts. This movie's problematic on a number of levels. First, it whitewashes the handling of slavery, and it portrays Mel Gibson's character as someone who employs freedmen, when in fact the actual character was the slave owner. The other problem with the movie is that it takes the British and it portrays them as singularly evil people. The main antagonist in this movie is one of the more evil characters ever put to screen. He murders children and women and massacres an entire town of people. That being said, this is an extremely well-crafted movie. The cinematography by Caleb Deschanel is incredible. The costumes, the scenery, and the special effects are all seamless. The way they choreograph the battles is really engaging and somewhat realistic. The problem comes with the way that they tell the story. and the way that they run fast and loose with the actual historical details. This is a big movie. It was directed by Roland Emmerich, who was well known for doing Stargate, Independence Day, 2012, The Day After Tomorrow, and other big event movies. It stars Mel Gibson, ew, again, and also Chris Cooper, Tom Wilkinson, and Heath Ledger. The acting in this movie is really good. But again, the characters are based on one-dimensional cutouts. What I really enjoyed about this movie this last time around was actually the scenery. Having lived in Charleston for a long time, seeing certain landmarks and buildings represented on film is really quite fun. However, it's not a great movie. Well crafted, yes. Stupid, also.
Wow, what a fake attempt at nationalism.
I know, a bunch of foreigners making a movie about the American Revolution. Who would have thought?
Musically, it started with like me and Marty and like Speaker Box, and we did a lot of shows here. And then we met this guy named Abstract, that rapper. And then we met Oleg and Jimmy at 48, and I moved into 48 and here downtown. This was during college, and we really just started doing a lot of shows and like, you know, putting in work to promote ourselves and produce music. And we were all really getting into producing and just making things happen. And it was really awesome because everybody kind of branched out after that, but like we've all still kept in touch and kept creating together, even outside of that house, which was like just a bed of like creativity. And we met Noah Jones, and then we met Cam, and like the Man-Child crew, and then all these other musicians. And we started doing more live aspect. We had just done like DJs and beats and stuff like that, but then we started forming these live, like we always wanted to do the whole Roots, like live band aspect with like production as well. And you know, we started putting that together with Cam and Noah and Oleg. Well, Oleg and Noah went off to do Little Bird, and now we do a lot of stuff with Little Bird. And Cam's still here, like killing it with like I just worked on a song with him for his new album. But Speaker Box is still creating an album, and I'm working on an album as well. And it's just a lot of stuff is coming together. You know, we started doing like really cool live sets at Voodoo every Tuesday, like once a month, and it would be like just 3 hours, just we'd jam, we'd make music, we'd have homies come up, and it was awesome. We got a residency at Poorhouse, and so now we're there every Monday, and it's a very COVID-friendly show because we have to, you know, keep it within restrictions and keep it like down the capacity's cut in half, but it's a free show every Monday, and we're at Poorhouse, and it's just called Slim and Friends.
Rockets, moonshots, spend it on the have-nots. Money, we make it. For you see it, they take it. chance to increase finance. Bills pile up, sky high. Woo. Send that boy off to die. Ooh, make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Oh, it makes me wanna holler the way they do my life.
Well, that's our show. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Psychedelics. And thank you, Cody.
Don't forget, like and subscribe to our YouTube.
We'll see you next time.